This is a really historic day for our state as we begin the vaccination program. Today I'm joined by Leslie Dwyer, who's the Chief Executive of Carlin, the Central Adelaide Local Health Network, Minister Stephen Wade, who's the Minister for Health and Wellbeing in South Australia, Professor Nicola, our Chief Public Health Officer, Commissioner Grant Stevens, who's also the State Coordinator during this major emergency declaration, Dr. Pravin Hasaria, who's one of the key immunologists here, Rebecca Badcock, who you know, who is the nurse and midwifery lead here for the emergency department, as well as three volunteers, although I've been told they were voluntold, that they've come along to be part of the first wave. Amanda, Anthony and Annabelle, people that have been on the front line, and that's what this is all about. So today is an historic day for our state. Only, I suppose, less than a year ago we first started really ramping up our response to the global pandemic, and here we are with the vaccine rollout. Many people were telling us that this vaccine rollout would take many years to even begin, and here we are, less than a year from the major emergency declaration in South Australia. What we know is that this is going to be done in a graduated process. 4,000 of the vaccinations were received into South Australia yesterday. There's going to be another 8,000 coming very soon, which will allow us to have 12,000 of the vaccinations over the first 3 weeks. We're starting, of course, as people know, with the Pfizer vaccine, but the TGA has now also approved the AstraZeneca vaccine. So today we'll be starting with those people that are on the front line. There are 1,700 people on the front line working in our Medi hotels down at the airport in that, if you like, that journey from the airport through to the Medi hotels, and of course our fabulous frontline health workers in South Australia. We've got three volunteers here with us today, Annabelle, Anthony and Amanda. They are working on the front line. Amanda is a SAPOL officer doing a fantastic job. Annabelle is working across the different Medi hotels from a health perspective, and Anthony is based at the Pullman. So three volunteers, although they did say they were voluntold to come along. I don't know what that means, but they were very happy to be the first volunteers here in South Australia. We'll also be having a shot because we want to send a very strong message that this is safe. I'll be having a shot, the Police Commissioner, the Health Minister and of course Nicola Spurrier. None of us are too anxious about this. In fact, we're looking forward to demonstrating to the people of South Australia that this is safe. It's something which is really important. I think the people of South Australia have really been in a partnership with SA Health, SA Police and the government right throughout the pandemic, and now we're starting to really enjoy an incredible quality of life that many other parts of the world can't even envisage at the moment. It's important that we continue with that. Now, some people are a bit anxious about vaccinations. Some people might even say, it's not for me, I'm young, I don't need it. Look, the simple facts of the matter are that the vaccination is safe, and it's really important to get it. The more people that are vaccinated, the safer that we're going to be in South Australia. It's a very important step to make sure that you can keep yourself protected, but more importantly, your family, your friends, your work colleagues, the greater community in South Australia. We've had great cooperation so far. We expect that to continue into the future. I was out and about over the weekend with the Chinese New Year celebrations on Guja Street, and of course the fabulous Fringe underway in South Australia. It was really fantastic to see people out enjoying what we've created here in South Australia by working together. Let's make sure that we can have a similar level of cooperation with the vaccination program so that we can continue to enjoy that wonderful freedom that we have in South Australia. I think the envy of the world.